Technically, you're right.
Yeah, but alright, well, we'll discuss as to your horrible lack of doors and controls and later. But in the meantime, Jay, do you want to kick off the music?
Yeah, sure. Complete silence as nothing plays because it's in editing.
Lol.
That's right. What the fuck is my fuck? That I'm bought.
Alright, well, Elite, are you gonna, get started?
Yeah, as soon as you stop playing.
Oh, I mean, it'll have stopped a while ago.
Lol.
It's like, it'll play, over us talking. This is a great start.
I love it.
Alright, well, in that case, yeah, alright.
Actually,
do it 3, 2, 1. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to all of our listeners. I am Elite, and I'm joined by Dice.
Howdy.
Schaefer.
Howdy as well.
And Nino 008.
Hello, everybody.
And we are the Speed Gang. For this, his first installment on the Dogleg Media channel, we will be discussing the recent news of Stewart Hass Racing and its...
Nino left.
Okay,
Damn it!
Well, off to a grand start. That's... whatever, we'll get him back later.
Alright.
But anyways...
There he is!
Yes, apologies for the technical difficulties. As you can clearly tell, we are professionals
I
here.
didn't realize knocking my phone would hang up the call. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, man.
You didn't realize turning off your phone would make you leave the call.
No.
if it fades to black naturally, it still keeps on the call. If you hit the power button, you're scuffed.
Yeah, because yeah, whatever. Anyways.
Alright, so do you want to just start from the top, or...?
No, we're keeping this in.
Well, we'll post it as short as a blooper.
Please.
Alright, well,
No,
anyway,
just post it-
Stewart Hass Racing. They're dead.
Yeah, it's sad. Sad that they're leaving this quickly after 20 years, give or take, if I'm right.
Well,
only Stewart joined in for 2009. It's been 15 years.
Well,
Okay, fair.
yeah.
Unless you count the original Haas team, which then I have no idea.
Well, yes.
That's how I was
Effectively,
counting.
Okay.
Yeah, Stewart Hass Racing as an entity has only existed since about 2009, even though the Haas CNC team has existed for a bit longer. If you guys who's listening out there want more details, then you can check out the Dogleg Media History of Stewart Hass Racing YouTube video, also on the Dogleg Media channel.
Fantastic plug. Good job.
Amen.
Yes. Yes, I
Amen.
try. But yeah,
Oh.
updating the recent news from before that video was posted. As many of you all know, Noah Gregson joined the team in the number 10 car, and Josh Berry is now in the 4, or with Ryan Priest in the 41, and Chase Briscoe maintaining the 14. However, as of roughly May 28th, Stewart Hass Racing, or 27th, which I forgot what Tuesday was. But yes, point is as of Tuesday,
Yeah.
May 28th, it's at roughly 4 p.m. Stewart Hass Racing owners Tony Stewart and Gene Haas both confirmed in a joint statement that Stewart Hass Racing will be shutting down all operations by the end of 2024. They have all intentions to continue for the rest of the season in both the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. However, after that, all assets will be liquidated and sold to other teams.
Oh, I didn't know their
Notably-
Xfinity team was dead.
They haven't announced that. The Xfinity team, it sounds like it's going to go too, but they could stay open. They haven't said anything regarding that.
Anyway, I
Fair enough,
interrupted. Oh,
but
sorry.
although, yeah, you're fine, and
They're
that is
Xfinity
technically
teams,
true. But yes, but we do know for a fact the Cup
it's
Series
probably-
team is being liquidated.
Yes, all four. That means 4 charters are on
And
sale, which is, I think, the most charters that have been on sale in one given year.
Well, potentially
Uh,
back in the early days, there are a few more, but certainly the most in recent years. And additionally, one of those charters has not officially been confirmed, but it's effectively effectively known that Front Row Motorsports has purchased one of the Stewart Hass Racing charters. We do not know
They
which
did.
one,
I'm
but
sure
they
they
have.
confirmed that.
Really? Well, yes, I'm not quite sure if it's been confirmed yet, but it's effectively confirmed that Front Row Motorsports has a charter from somewhere. It's not confirmed as Stewart Haas Racing charter, but let's be realistic, it is.
Where else would they get an SHR? Where else would they get a charter from?
Point is Front Row Motorsports has a Stewart Haas Racing charter. And likely, the Front Row Motorsports will also be picking up at least one, if not two, Stewart Haas Racing's current 6-driver lineup.
And I'm pretty sure Front Row is going to be getting their race shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is also likely going to be part of the deal.
And the other 3 charters, it sounds likely from reports that 2311 will get one and Trackhouse will get one. The 4th one is still up in the air. Some teams that fans have considered are RCR, Childress, RFK, although Brad Keselowski said that they were $30 million short on Twitter, or X.
We're never calling that X.
We're all calling it Twitter.
Yeah, it was on there. I posted a screenshot of it.
Yes,
hopefully the one that's in there is back down soon.
Yes.
Yeah, but either way, it's funny how Harvick put. I heard this on the video a couple of days ago. It's funny how they went from forever to forward for sale.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's a very, very sharp decline. Whereas you have other notable teams that went out, like Robert Yates in that team, they kind of went down very, very slowly over time. But Stewart Haas just won a race, 2 races with Kevin Harvick 2 years ago, and a race with Briscoe in 2022.
And
this year they're looking better than last year.
And that's not even counting Cole Custer winning the Xfinity Series Championship in 23.
Their Xfinity team was on top.
Yep.
It's still not a bad team, Xfinity-wise. It's still good, honestly.
Yeah, their Xfinity team is great. It's just their Cup team, which is...
real.
Well, I was going to say dying. It's dead.
Well, it's not even that bad this year. I think Josh Berry's done a solid job, especially at the short tracks. Gragson's impressed everybody. Briscoe's been solid. Priest has been mid, but...
Yeah, honestly, Gragson's been doing amazing. Doesn't he have, 2-3 top 5s so far?
I counted 5.
He's got 5 of them?
Yeah, that's got to be top 10s. Let me check on that. I'm pulling up racing.
No, 5 top 10s, and I don't know how many top 5s.
All right, Racing Reference is loading right now, so we'll get this stat in here. Probably should have researched this at the time, but it's whatever.
Yes, but either way, it's been obvious he's been impressive, especially compared to everyone's expectations, which were for him to do absolutely nothing.
Gragson, 1 top 5 and 5 top 10.
He has 6. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure his top 5 was at Talladega. Yeah, it was Talladega.
Yes, I remember 3rd place finish.
He was 6th at Dover, 9th at Kansas, and he was actually 9th at Daytona earlier this year and 6th at Vegas. He only has wrecked out twice, which is actually pretty good, considering how he was pretty rough last year.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it shows that Gragson, he may be a little bit inconsistent at times, but he's worthy of staying in the Cup Series. He's proven that much.
But I guess, with that, we can try to get into where Stewart Haas Racing's drivers will go, because that's 4 free agents, that's 4 moves.
Potentially 6.
Potentially 6, yes. And we'll see
how
shakes up. So I think the best place to start would be the front row 34 car that Mike McDowell will be vacating for the Spire 71 next year.
Yes. Jay, what are your thoughts? Who do you think gets it most likely?
Honestly, I think if we're talking pure talent, I think Gragson would probably be the best talent-wise to get the 34. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I think Priest would just feels like the most right to be in the 34 in my head. I don't know. Everyone else is down on Priest. Honestly, I think a team with Priest and Custer with good cars would honestly be pretty good. I feel like those two on the same team would do really good. I think if they both get on FRM, I think FRM will definitely be a dangerous team next year. But I doubt that'll happen. I do hope Custer gets back in the back in the Cup Series though. He is a Cup Series talent because like everyone likes to harp on Custer, but like Custer joined SHR the first year that they were starting to die off. So like his performance isn't really fair to compare to like last year or like the years before that because SHR was significantly worse then. So like give Custer a good car because like you can see what he can do in a good car in Xfinity. So you give him a good car in Cup, I think he'll do pretty good.
I would have to agree there. I think Custer is the best candidate to get the 34. I think it was Bob Pockris. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it was him that name dropped Custer as the likely leader to get the 34. And he's normally right, so.
Your thoughts?
I don't have any. I think the 34 goes to someone I can actually drive. But I'm guessing, just to go off a little bit, I think people are saying that Briscoe's going to go to the 21 for Wood Brothers, and I think that would be a solid
That's terrible. That's
place
a bad
to go.
move for
I mean, I know
Briscoe,
Wood
but-
Brothers.
I
I mean, if you look at it long term, I think it'll be fine.
And I think this is not my theory because you guys know someone in the server came up with this. I don't know who it was, so I'm sorry for stealing this. But the theory was that Wood Brothers' performance is based on Penske's support, because basically Penske sets up the car for Wood Brothers, and how much effort they put into it depends on the driver. Because Blaney won Wood Brothers' last race as of now, and he was planning to move to Penske the next year. So they put a lot of effort into the car to essentially make it another Penske car, like people keep saying it is. And then the next few years he had what?
It's not a fourth Penske car in its current state because they were actually going to put Cindric in the 21 until Brad left, and then they put Cindric in the 2.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Really didn't care about Burton.
Yeah, because I'm getting to that. So and then they had Paul Menard and Matt DiBenedetto, who were basically both just free agent drivers. So they were just we'll put in just at least a little bit of effort in them, and they were like hanging around like 19th, 18th in points, somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. But Burton,
Yeah, I mean they were the definition of serviceable.
Yeah, and then Burton
did make the playoffs in 2020 with that team. That is important to note. He did beat a 7-time champion, Jimmy Johnson.
Yes, Matt DiBenedetto did make it in 2020. So, as I said, but again, he barely made it in points. So, and it was possibly a fourth Penske car. So, again, serviceable.
Yeah, and then Burton, correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't really been paying that much attention to the Xfinity Series, but Burton was like a solid Toyota guy, wasn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
He's been Toyota his entire career up until he went to Wood Brothers.
Yeah, so Burton has been a Toyota guy through and through, and Penske, being pretty solidly Ford, just doesn't care about helping Burton's career or anything. So they just don't put a whole lot of effort into the car, and as it goes on and Burton's performance gets worse, they put less and less effort into the car, which makes the problem worse and worse.
Yeah,
so I think if a Ford guy gets the car whenever Burton leaves the team, then the performance will go back up. But if a Chevy or Toyota guy gets the car, it'll probably stay somewhere around the same.
Yeah, and I think Briscoe would be the best move the Wood Brothers could make. He's the most consistent of the SHR guys. He is the longest tenured in the Cup Series.
He also has funding.
He does have a little bit of funding,
And
but I think Mahindra is more of a sponsor of the team, which I don't know where Mahindra is going to go.
They could stick with him. They also got a High Point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. High Point was like a full-time sponsor in 2021 until Mahindra bought out most of those races. So yeah, I think Briscoe to the Wood Brothers is a great move for the Wood Brothers as a team. They need that. They need a good driver.
Yeah, I think that seems the most likely option. The only thing that's making me a little bit doubtful is a lot of people are saying that he's not going to go there. But at the same time, that was before Stewart Hass Racing announced they're going to can it. So that's definitely something to change.
I mean, I don't really know who else would probably go there because they're going to want a Ford guy, so probably one of the SHR people. Gragson's definitely the best driver there, so teams are going to be looking at Gragson. Priest and Barry. I keep forgetting Barry exists, honestly, but Priest and Barry are kind of like the limbo guys. I don't know where they'll go, honestly.
I mean,
Actually,
I think Barry is the most logical guy to get the expanded front row car, likely the 36.
no.
I think that makes the most sense. He's going to bring some funding, whatever that may be. Front row always does such a good job at finding at least some sponsors for their cars. So if Barry doesn't bring it all, they'll be.
I have a
He's a good
theory.
solid driver.
speak up.
I have a theory.
Yes, speak it.
I think Barry and his crew chief Childers are a package deal. I think they get the 30.
Rodney Childers. I mean, yeah,
Yep.
I haven't heard that.
I think they need to stay together. In my
He
opinion.
should. It would be great for front row to get him. But if Josh Berry, I don't know. It depends on if they want Barry. If they don't want Barry and Barry ends up at like the Wood Brothers 21 or something, I don't see why Rodney Childers would even want to continue at that point. Because
He should still go with them.
he should. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, Childers has said that he's a big Josh Berry supporter and that he's willing to try and work with him and try to extract the talent that he knows he has. I think overall what it boils down to driver prospect-wise is this. That's Josh Berry has Rodney Childers with him. That's one of his best upsides, and he has shown flashes so he can drive a car. Gregson has just pure outright performance. What's on his side? Briscoe has consistency and funding. And Herbst has funding and, I guess, a tiny bit of talent, I guess. Custer is an Xfinity champion, and he's proven he can drive a car, and Priest is, I'll be honest, in my opinion, Priest is screwed.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah.
Priest is beyond cooked here, unless
I think he goes back.
Custer goes to Cup and he takes his old Xfinity car or something
Yes.
goofy, or if he gets a truck ride or whatever.
Honestly,
Good move.
I just thought of something. Dice, do you want to go?
Yeah, I actually just thought of something myself.
All right, well,
This could be a really interesting play. It's definitely not going to happen, but it would be really interesting if Ryan Preece ended up at the Rackley 25 full time. That'd be a really good gauge to see where he's at, because Matt DiBenedetto made the playoffs and Ty Dillon probably won't.
don't tell Jack that.
Q Tech yelling in the background. But what I was thinking actually, because does Rick Ware have any plans next year for the 15 car?
Nothing has been announced.
Probably
Nothing's
going to be a
finalized.
rotation.
But yeah,
Probably.
see, here's the thing, because like Priest did drive for Rick Ware, I believe in 2022.
2022 and the 15.
So
Yeah.
he might end up back there if all else fails. Which honestly, it's not even that bad of a team anymore. So it might not be that bad for him to end up in the Rick Ware 15.
The only problem is that I don't know if he's got any funding with him.
Yeah, I don't think he has any sponsors.
Rick Ware finds sponsors.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem is that a lot of the funding that they're getting this year for the 15 is coming from Kaz Grala's pockets, and you've got the option of a very solid financial option in Kaz Grala, or you go with trying to figure out sponsors for Priest.
And you guys don't realize that Grala is actually doing pretty good. He's ahead of Zane Smith in points, and Grala didn't even run one of the races.
Bar in the first place.
Still,
Well, yeah, you're comparing the guy in the third car for backmarker team who's a rookie. Although, granted, yes, he's doing terrible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honestly, is Zane okay, look, backmarker team, he's in a temporary car for a backmarker team, but last in points is disappointing. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I like Zane. I really thought, I was hoping he would do good. He's not doing good.
he'll be fine next year when he goes to the third Trackhouse car.
I say let him cook and see if it turns out like Gregson. Terrible first year, good his second year, but
That could happen.
yeah.
It actually proved that there's no sense in giving up on a guy halfway through his rookie year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But do you think? But yeah, Do you guys think Gregson lands one of those 2 front row seats?
I think he
Probably.
does.
Greg, well, I'm not sure on. I think. Hold on.
I think he
36.
probably lands the 36.
Gregson is the most likely to get an outside to get one of the new expansion teams somewhere else. Like if RCR buys another charter, or some other team buys a charter somewhere.
Well, if RCR buys the 3rd charter, because you guys were talking about Barry apparently has connections to Childers, which I didn't know about until 5 minutes ago. But
Rodney Childers.
Rodney Childers.
Screw Chief, not Richard Children.
okay.
Yeah, Childers or Childress. It's a very similar name.
Yeah, very same letters and everything.
Oh, okay.
Just missing an S.
All right, so he doesn't have a connection to the RCR team then.
I
No,
mean,
not
unless
at
you're
all.
counting Dale Jr. vouching for him, then no.
Okay, all right. Well, there goes my theory then.
I think Barry's going to be in the 36 and Custer's going to be in the 34.
Yeah.
Briscoe to the 21. Brees is cooked, and then wherever Gregson ends up is unknown.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
think-
think how it goes is
Go ahead.
this: Briscoe to the 21, and then I think Barry to the 36 makes the most sense. It's just because he has Rodney Childers and he could, help build that new team. And then I think what Farm Sports is going to do is try to nab Gregson. If they can't nab Gregson, then they'll grab Custer.
I do hope
Is
they
that
get
right?
Custer. Custer should be
Seems
back
like-
in the Cup Series.
Like, Gregson's getting the best offers right now.
What's Gregson getting
Yeah.
offers from?
Mm-hmm.
That's
tell
the
us.
thing we don't
That's
know.
confidential.
I mean, yeah, what open slots are there? Because, like, there's the 23XI slot. We already know what's going in the Trackhouse slot.
Yeah, Trackhouse slots not an
2311 could try to
option.
get to get Gregson, but
I
2311
think they want Heim.
They better get Heim. If they don't get Heim, and if they get anybody but Heim, that is a failure.
Oh, Chandler Smith. Well,
Heim is
Chandler
the
Smith
best.
wouldn't be an awful option.
Actually, yeah, Chandler Smith wouldn't be too bad, but I think Heim is the best pick.
Yeah, true. Ooh, I think what they're hoping to do is pull off of what Spire is doing with Hopes of Bar.
Yeah, because the trucks are closer to the Cup Series cars than Xfinity cars.
Yeah.
Probably.
By the way, Nino might want to mute temporarily.
Apologies, I'm back.
Hi, back, I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we overheard. Just might want to mute your mic when that happens.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll just edit that out in post.
Yeah.
But leave in the dad joke though. That has to say it.
Yes.
We'll
Of course.
we'll discuss
No,
that.
we're
but,
keeping that.
Anyway.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
a that's a staple of the dogleg community. It is a
Great.
staple.
Point out this is a shameless plug for the Dogleg Media community. If you want to get hit with dad jokes all the time, join up.
Real.
We
Keep
yell
it
at each
real.
other in roast stock. We talk about paint schemes.
Silly season.
And we have bad takes.
Well, okay,
Most
one
of
of us has bad takes.
Mostly,
Two people.
people.
Who knows?
And we're very active in the race reactions. We get very heated sometimes, so join it.
Very.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's, I hate it.
But
anyway.
yeah. Anyways, enough of plugging. Where do you guys think Riley Herbst goes? Because I do not want to imagine him in the Cup Series because that'll end badly. But where do you think he goes? Because he's going to go somewhere.
I
with
have
that
a
money.
theory.
He's a contender for the 36.
I'm gonna
But
guess.
I do not want to see him.
Yeah, as
I think
much
Go ahead. Sorry.
Alright. as much as I love Herbst, I'm a decent Riley Herbst fan. He needs to stay in the Xfinity series. He needs like
You're
at
good.
least 2 more years in the Xfinity series. Let him,
And
have
showing
him get
improvement.
have him get like 2-3 more wins before he goes up to Cup. Like he's
Now,
he's
here's
not
the
ready.
thing.
You're a big fan of Scout.
This is scary.
Anyways,
But,
I think
like,
he takes over the
I feel like
RWR
Ed
15.
Herbst, because at the end of the year he was actually pretty good last year with that Vegas win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ed Herbst went out this year, won 5 races, then I would say, okay, yeah, give him the 36, but you know what I mean? But
He's been the same as he usually is, which is say
Yep,
good,
back
not
to-
great.
To be fair, it's still kind of early to tell. Anyways, we're not even halfway
True.
through the season yet.
And we don't know how much of that is Ford, because Ford is they're getting better, but they were dying earlier this
Yeah.
season.
Well, the problem is with the Xfinity series, it's really hard to tell because you literally have SHR and that's
And
it.
then
Also,
you
does
have
she have,
Ryan Sieg almost winning, but
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, does she you do something earlier about Herbst to the 15?
Oh yeah, that was just a theory.
That's a possibility. He's definitely going to get, at the very least, he's going to get more limited starts in that car, like Daytona 500, Super Speedways,
Yep.
True.
whatever else Monster wants to sponsor him for.
Pretty
I will
much.
say this: he is a good Cup Super Speedway racer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he-
actually pretty solid. I'll give
yeah,
him
we
that.
were all cheering for him when he was leading Talladega that one time. That was
Yeah,
Yeah, I
awesome.
mean,
The fall.
yeah. For all of his other
2023 race.
faults, he can race a Super Speedway Cup car.
Has he
As
won
a-
a Super Speedway ever, like in any
No.
series?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm probably gonna get flamed in the comments anyways. So
Well, I don't recall him ever making any. I don't recall him making any significant truck starts, and I sure as heck remember if he won something.
real.
Yeah, because people case that as the one thing Herbst did, except that now he has the Vegas win.
A dominant one in that.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, 15-second lead's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But,
I should have been
yeah.
there for that.
So back to Stewart Hass Racing. We were going on a little bit of a tangent there, but we got to keep this
Yeah.
kind of focused.
It was on
Yeah.
topic.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
Because Herbst
Good
is
for
in charge.
content.
But
Okay, yeah.
what do you think happens with their Xfinity team now?
I
I
think
bet
we
they
go to
keep it
another
running.
team.
Just under new ownership. They probably let's sell it off to somebody else.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
gonna
who?
continue. Ford's gotta have at least something in the Xfinity Series because they've only got those two teams. I think there might be a
Three.
third. Yeah,
There's that
There's
there's that 30 team that Gregson ran
I'm-
in Charlotte for Rhett Jones.
I
I think
mean,
they're called.
But they're not
as far as I
full-time.
know, the only thing Ford has is Stewart Haas Racing, RSS Racing, which is basically a back market funding team for the 39. Then they have AM Racing, which is just no.
They were good,
And-
but no. So ever since they got Dean, they're not good.
Yeah, and then they have the Red Jones Racing car technically, but that's just an SHR car in a very bad disguise.
Pretty much.
so yeah, Ford's
So-
definitely not gonna let the SHR Xfinity team go. It'll go to somebody else.
That's what I'm
Okay,
Well, the
they
only
can
question
get
is
us
who.
with new drivers. Although they could have two spots to fill come next season.
I mean,
That's-
yeah, I think if they do keep the team, Herb should probably stay there just because he's a stable enough option.
Yeah, I agree.
But who the heck's gonna run that team though? Because I don't think Stewart or Haas is gonna want to deal with a second tier team.
Yeah,
I
I,
guess we'll
think
just have
both
to
of
wait
them
and see.
are.
They've been done. They have been so done ever since 2020. Midway through 2020, they gave up. They're like, you know what, we're done with this. We're not dealing with it. And the team immediately went downhill.
Is that what happened? Because I've often been wondering what the hell happened between 2020 and 2021.
I
All
mean,
right.
I feel
All
like
right, here.
it's
I know. I have a pretty good theory on this. I've heard something somewhere. It goes all the way back to Kyle Larson. Ford didn't let Stewart get him, and then Tony Stewart basically got told no on Eldora in 2021, having a truck race. And then Stewart wasn't happy about that. And then heading into the 2021 season, the NASCAR made like some body template changes. don't know if it
they
was
banned
but I
wind
don't
tunnel
think-
testing.
Yeah, something like that. That hurt the overall performance of the cars, and 2021 was bad. It was a bad year for them.
So
2022 was
Tony
better.
was
2023 was worse, and this year's actually not been that bad.
for their standards, yes.
For their new
Recent
standards, yes.
Yeah,
Compared to
they-
like 2018, it was a failure.
yeah, they're a tier 2 team now, and they're performing like it, basically.
Real.
They're running a lot more like Legacy Motor Club than
Either way, yeah.
Well, oh yeah. I mean, I think they're running a little better than Legacy, but then again, Legacy has a rookie and a guy with a broken back, so
and only two cars.
yeah. But enough about them. Continue.
Gotta do what?
Who's continuing?
I think, well,
We're
yes, I
having-
guys.
We're having
I think-
technical difficulties again.
Yeah, But anyways, I think you're right, Dice. Is in general, it just seems that once Tony got, all the hammers thrown at him at once, and Haas, I'm pretty sure hasn't even really
Yeah.
been there since he started the F1 team.
Yeah, and then in 2021, Stewart started the drag racing team, and
And
he
having a
stopped showing up,
family.
and you can just tell he doesn't care.
I mean, I think he cares. He just doesn't have the
No,
time.
he didn't. He was in the Fox booth all the time, man. He was doing so much other stuff. He was not an active owner.
Well, yeah. I mean, Kevin Harvick said it himself in his podcast. He was an absentee owner.
Yep.
Both of them, really.
It's sad. I still remember that Talladega race where there was just the 4 Stewart Haas guys, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
The Talladega Fall race, man.
On that
Was
note,
that was
any of you guys have any
2018?
memorable moments?
2014 Harvick winning the championship. That one comes to mind immediately.
Kevin Harvick, man, he did so much for Stewart Haas.
He carried it.
The success
He
came with
carried the
Stewart
team.
Haas. He ran more races with Childress. Just imagine how much better Harvick would have been if he was on a better team like Hendrick instead of Haas. I mean, there for a while they were comparable.
Yeah.
But basically, 2021, 2022, and 2023 for Harvick were basically throwaway years considering how bad the team was.
At least
Imagine
he did
if-
still win in 2022.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
was just through him being Harvick, not anything else.
He never got past the round of 16 in 2022 or 2023, did he?
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
didn't.
And then
I
he was
mean-
out in the round of 12 because he got scared by Chase Elliott at the Roval.
Yeah,
Get your point.
2020 he got. Yeah, 2020 he got. I think 2018 with the last
Screwed
year
over
he
by
was
the rain in Texas. It was that race that got rained out to Wednesday. They ran like 30 laps on Sunday, and right before NASCAR threw the caution, Harvick hit a wet puddle, and his car went straight and hit the wall, and he got like 25th.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of feel sorry for the poor guy. He just was stuck like on a team that had no business running anywhere near the front. He was forced to try to drag that thing around as best he could.
He did do a good job of it, though, to give him credit, because he did still win 2 races later in that. That's insane to think about, because, like, me and Dice, we both went to the Michigan race in 2022. We saw Harvick's
I
second
was
last
not
win
there
in
in
person.
2022.
Nice.
I was there
I'm
last
jealous.
Oh,
year.
right, that
Yeah,
was
you.
2023. Okay, well, then I saw Harvick's second to last win in person. And
I'm
that's
jealous.
just
Well,
insane to
I see
think
Harvick
about.
in person at Michigan, 2018 fall, the August race.
Wait, what'd you say, Dice?
I was at the 2018 August Michigan race that Harvick won.
Oh, okay.
So I did see him win.
That's nice.
That's pretty cool. I'm jealous.
Hi, Jealous and Dad.
Can I go back in time? Get out of here.
I don't know what to expect, mate. I legitimately do not know.
The door
It's
was open.
fine.
I was gonna leave the call when you said get out of here, and then I remembered I'm the one recording this, so I can't do that.
At least you didn't hang up on accident like I did. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize I would do that.
But yeah, in general, he definitely was the only thing holding that team up. And once you throw the glue out, the whole structure came. Well, I won't say crashing down, but the rot was clearly there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harvick was definitely carrying
it really is
SHR
sad
for a bit.
because literally you could take that Haas team, replace Tony and Gene with a different owner that's a little more involved, and they'd be up to like a 12th place team.
Correct.
I don't know, even
Like, it's sad. There's so many good guys there, and it's not like they made any personnel changes. It's just that the owners gave up.
That's true.
yeah,
What else
honestly,
did you think was gonna happen?
even if you think back to like before 2021, though, Harvick was carrying the team basically since the late 2010s. Because like you
Let's
think,
enjoy. Harvick has been the best driver
Yeah.
for Haas in like nearly every year.
yeah, easily. But like you think of like past like 2018. It was like 2019. You had Boyer who didn't win a race. You had Almirola who might
Didn't win.
have won a race.
He did not win. But he was
No.
decent.
I can't
was
remember when
consistent.
Almirola won
I
a
mean,
race or not. But yeah, Almirola didn't win a
won-
race.
He won a
Suarez
couple in
didn't win a
2018
race.
and one in
to
21
Dennis
for
Payne.
some magically happened.
Like Harvick was consistently like a winner there, and like at least like 1 or 2 years, every other car that they had, like went winless or was bad or something.
The 41's never been. The 41 has been bad ever since Kurt left. Other than Suarez, he made it.
Kurt left. The 41 died. Boyer was okay in the 14. He only had one winning year in the 14, but he did win 2 races.
And he did make a round of
Boyer-
8 in
Yeah, Boyer.
2020, so it
All
wasn't
four of their
bad.
cars
Yeah, he
in
was
round
not
eight.
bad, but he.
Which was very, very good. That was like their
I
best
mean-
year.
And he won the 500.
Didn't all their teams win in 2018?
I feel like
let
they
me-
did.
Other
Almirola won
teams did. Burton
2018.
won, Boyer won, Almirola won, and Kurt.
Harvick. Yeah, Kurt.
Kurt must have been 18 because he had that streak going.
Yeah, because Kurt had the
won
streak of 1
nine
win.
races.
Yeah, so they did. So I think 2018
Oh,
was probably one of the only years all 4 of their teams ever won.
It probably was the only year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was definitely every single year because Patrick did absolutely nothing in the 10 and it wasted that
And then we had
entire
Custer,
team.
who didn't do anything in 2020. Well, he did win 2020.
Yeah, he won 2020.
Yeah, well, it was 10 wins that year. And Harvick with 9, and then Custer with the 1. The other 2 were just consistent.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like Custer did win. It was on accident, but he did win.
What?
It,
On
yeah,
accident?
I remember. I
Accident.
remember in like an interview. I mean, I might be remembering this wrong, but like I remember in an interview, he was like, "Well, it was on accident, but I still won." I don't
Me
know. It
every
was,
day.
it was something like that. I still think that's one of the things I think Custer's a good talent. He just deserves a shot because basically
Custer deserves another shot. We can't
How
grade him
weird.
fairly because he was in the worst possible.
yeah, he was in the worst SHR car, and SHR was during its
when they were
down years.
when they were terrible. And Ryan Preece is doing no better. That's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he's not really having much better chances than Custer, but yeah, he's not doing great.
To be fair, I think the only thing that Priest is known for is his 2023 Daytona flip.
Yeah, that's always at least the team's memorable. They're immortalized by that flip, and that hit with Kyle Larson at Talladega.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not great when your team's only known for crashing.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
prediction of Priest was gonna do good in the 41 was not great. Like
That-
I
that
remember watching the Clash and Priest was running 7th. I was like, I was right, and then the rest of the season happened.
Has happened.
But better though, I know I already said this in the server, but that's because I'm really proud of it. I got the SHR's dead before 2025 prediction right. I am so
yeah.
happy about that.
That's
I
so
forgot
Chad
that
of
on
you.
I mean, it's
That's
kind of a
what-
double-edged sword because on the one hand, you're right about SHR dying, but the only problem is SHR's
They're
dying.
dead, yeah.
That's so Chad of you.
Thanks.
Uh,
I don't know how to
also-
respond to that so Chad of you.
Well,
I sound so old.
I am old.
Hi,
old
old
age.
undead.
Damn it.
Dice, you're lagging behind here. I'm taking all these.
That's so fun.
I say
As long
Caldy's
as,
and Matt.
as long as they stay in the video, I'm cool with it. So don't
I'm
take
cool
them
with it,
out. Damn it. There's another one. 3 in a row, man. How can I survive?
You don't?
That's true.
Close the door.
I don't remember. I don't have a door. I don't
Then
have
go
my
to
own
Lowe's,
roof.
Lowe's and build a door. And yes, it's Lowe's. Don't go to Menards and Home Depot are technically options, but Matt will murder you.
We don't have. We don't have.
We
Menards
do
on
have to
this.
suck up to Matt. We're on its channel, so.
I don't care. Who
Too
cares
bad.
about
You're
that?
gonna, too bad. You're gonna have to.
Who cares
Anyways,
about that?
I think a fun way to end this Stewart Haas thing is to end on a positive note and talk about some of our favorite paint schemes because the teams had 15 years of running a lot of cars, a lot of great schemes over the years, different drivers.
Can I start
sponsors.
with that?
Sure,
gotta
fire.
Well, no, can you? Yeah, sure. go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, fine. May I? May I begin with this?
Yes, fire.
Okay. I'm looking it up real quick. Give me a minute.
Lol. Not even ready.
The 20. Hold on.
Do 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 do.
All right, I'm gonna take this one
Yeah.
to find my phone. I don't know where it went. I'll be right back.
Well, since you guys are awkwardly waiting around, I'm just gonna start with a more recent
Here,
one.
no, Jay's not
Found
here
it.
right now.
I
We'll
found
wait for
it. I
Jay
found
to
it.
come back, and we'll compare some of our schemes, like find pictures and send them and stuff.
I found
All
it.
right.
I found one.
Wait, let's wait for Jay. So he's
Well-
muted right now.
Okay, all right. I need to find my phone because I can't like type to find the schemes on my computer because it'll come up on the recording.
Well,
That's okay. Hey, what it
Yeah, that Jimmy John scheme.
You know, let's
Honestly-
go one at a time. Like you send one, and then Elite sends one,
Alright.
then I send one.
Yeah,
send
Okay,
another.
fine.
But yeah, I do want to talk about that Jimmy John scheme because like that was running when I was first getting into NASCAR in like 2014. I'm not like
Yeah.
a huge fan of it, but it's just really nostalgic to me.
I agree. I just want to know something really funny that I just thought of the other day. As soon
Yeah.
as Jimmy John's the freaky fast team left, they sucked.
Bruh.
Yeah, because they left after 2020, didn't they?
So they
They
ran a
did.
few races in 2021, but gave up mid-season, just like the owners.
Aw,
And that's how Subway got on the car.
that's a low blow.
kicking a dead person while they're down is, I think, more exceptional than kicking a person while they're down. I think.
That's potentially true. Even though
Yes.
we've been on this car for nearly an hour. I thought it was going to take less than that, but either way. I have a
All right,
diecast
well,
of
let's
that.
get started with the paint schemes.
Yeah.
You're first.
I already posted them. The first one is the 2014 Budweiser scheme that he won in Phoenix in order to get into the championship for. That scheme is ace. I like the colors. And then obviously the Jimmy John's freaky fast scheme works for me as well. I have a diecast of that Jimmy John scheme.
I did
That's a
have a
freaking
diecast of it, but I made it into a custom.
Lame.
I was like 10. Okay, well, no, it had to have been older than 10. I was like 11 or 12.
That's not an excuse. Anyways,
Right, Elite.
Yeah. Mine's a bit more recent. It's Chase Briscoe's high point scheme. Both the blue and the black version that they're seeing in the next gen, but I especially like this Gen 6 one from 21. And
It's nice.
It just
I like it.
looks. It's simple, but it's honestly
Yeah.
really cool.
I agree.
to me. Yeah.
All right, here's my first mention. The Kevin Harvick 2022 Patriotic one, Mobile 1, they
Oh.
did. You can tell that it's the base scheme with like the white, and that's one thing I really appreciate in patriotic schemes is when they take the base scheme that they run on a normal week and then modify it to make it patriotic. They did a really nice job making the colors work on this one. And the Mobile 1 logo leans in pretty well with the blue and red.
Yeah, the colors match perfectly. That's a damn good scheme.
Want to know something funny? I was just on eBay right now, browsing, and that diecast is for sale at 124. Literally the same one. It's listed for only $99.99.
All right. Well, if you want to empty your wallet even further, go ahead.
I might.
Yeah, you have an
So
addiction
give
to
me a
124s. Nino's like asked me what 124 he should buy like 4 times now.
Yep, and I haven't bought a single one.
Oh, okay.
Typical.
Hey.
But yeah. You got an EJ?
Yeah, I was gonna do Clint Boyer's 2019 Blue Def car.
That's a good one.
I love that, and
That
it's
was cool.
it's peak variant too, which hang on, let me send.
Yeah.
This is the Charlotte one, but like it's because like these are basically the same scheme, but both of them
Oh,
are
yeah.
fantastic. I love the blue fades.
Yes.
The white works so well, and so does the blue on the peak one. The design with like the sharp angles and the silver, oh, it's fantastic.
You could say that peak scheme is peak.
There it is.
It is that is peak.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere.
It is.
There is.
Peak.
Mm.
Peak is
Yeah.
Peak is a brand of antifreeze. And that's just it.
Nina, do you want to share another one?
Another one. All right, give me a minute.
All right, I'll take that as a cue to cue the Jeopardy music.
All right. I got another one while we're waiting.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Okay, y'all go ahead while I find the picture. I have a picture.
yeah, go ahead.
All right,
Alright.
My next one's another 2019 one. It's Daniel Suarez's Haas
Yes,
car.
sir, dude.
I
Yes, dude.
love pretty much all just the unsponsored Haas cars. Like, I love the designs for those.
To back that one
Yeah.
up, I also like the Home Depot
Right.
throwback one.
I have
from
my
19.
next one.
The orange one.
Yeah, I have that one I have both of those as a diecast. But yeah, what's yours?
The Kevin Harvick Subway cars.
How did I forget about the subway cars? Oh, I love the subway cars so much. I knew I was forgetting something.
They're so cool. Dude, they're so cool.
The subway
I got
cars
my-
are fantastic.
It's cool to see them come back too. Like, man, I love that.
I got mine.
Let's see.
It would be the 2023 Harvick Last Ride scheme from Phoenix. I sent a picture, but my message only sent this. But I have a picture of it.
This.
Yeah.
Are
How
you
about
talking
that?
the Phoenix one?
Yes.
That's
from
a
his map
dot.
pick.
Oh, the Harvick one. The
Yes.
Harvick beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought the pictures won't freaking send. First of all, my messages says this, and then
This
And
dot.
we'll send it to Matt to post in. Well,
All right, I have
post.
my next one.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
go
I'm gonna
ahead, fire.
edit this.
Yeah, go ahead and fire.
boom, boom. Anyways, did you fire yet?
I have a really good one.
Alright.
Well, post it then.
I think this one right here might be my favorite Stewart Haas scheme of literally all time.
Well, hurry
You
up.
guys probably don't remember it. Kevin Harvick's 2020 Brickyard 400
Oh.
car. Holy
I got-
dude.
Hold on,
It's
I got
so
another.
cool.
I have another one I want to add.
I don't know why, but I really like the way this one works with the bush colors, and it's got the eagle and the fireworks, the stripes. It just works so well. It's cool that he got to win in this scheme.
I got a good one.
I'm gonna be honest, that one doesn't really do it for me. It's alright, but I don't know.
This one is peak Harvick.
Yeah. Well, I
Especially now.
I got some that aren't. Oh my
Oh,
god.
good grief. No, let's do a better Bush scheme shot. Just his Bush primary. His Bush primary.
no.
Bush one. Yeah, that's fair. That's respectful. I
His
can
Bush
agree with
primary
that.
is
I
really
also
good.
noticed that we are very heavy on Harvick scheme. So here's some ones that I think some of you might remember.
Yeah,
We'll post them up.
Is it?
Yes,
those
sir.
two.
Can't go without those, man. Those are great.
Talladega Nights, baby.
That was a beautiful duo. As much as I hate the movie.
Oh yeah.
They still look so cool.
Yeah. I do want to mention though with the Bush light car, I like the trees and like all the mountains and stuff on it, but that was a pain in the ass to draw for my Cup 20 set for DM2.
I got a good one.
Okay.
I got a good one. I got a good one. I got a good one.
Fire.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me save the picture. when was last year that Newman ran with Haas? 13,
I
right?
believe it was 13.
This one. The Quicken Loans. I like that. I like the red and the white.
It's very simple, but it's
Ooh.
very nice.
Yeah.
Same
that's
with
a
this
good
next one, which is also a Ryan Newman, his 2013 basic Haas car. I don't know why, but I just really like the way this one looks.
The silver and
too,
black.
actually.
Very
yeah.
plain, but I like it.
The silver and black works pretty well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, silver and black generally just a cool color scheme to me.
SHR has always done good with like silver and black schemes.
This is my
Yeah,
last
I think it's
one.
why
I
it's
think I
high
gotta go.
one.
These
Yeah.
two are like symbolic with
Yes, sir.
SHR.
Yes.
That was a classic.
I have another one picked out.
Fire.
Oh.
Let me find.
Oh, I remembered one too.
Post
Dude,
them up.
this
I-
one actually might top that Harvick one I mentioned earlier. If I can find
got-
a good picture of it that isn't a diecast.
I got 5 minutes left.
Right here.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure. In that case, we'll just do one more each, and then we'll wrap this up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
I
here.
got a good one.
Tony Stewart's 2011 Burger King car, dude. This is
Oh,
nice.
hell
right
yeah.
here. Dude, that one is peak.
Is it though?
Yeah. Dude, look at it.
Mm.
And it's definitely
Well-
controversial. The only problem I have really with it is that the only problem I really have with it is the abrupt change from white to orange and black on the side of where the 14 is. That's the only problem I really have with it.
I
It's a good scheme
found-
otherwise.
It's
just
not
found-
bad, but peak.
It's arguably peak, in my opinion.
Haha. I just found my new favorite diecast.
I mean, I don't really see peak anywhere on the car, so like I don't know how you could call it peak.
I just found my new favorite scheme. Are you gonna post one or should I just send it?
Yeah, you
Sure,
can
go
send
ahead.
it.
This. Tracker
Oh,
bug.
that's a forgotten one right there.
Oh,
That-
I've never seen that
That's
one.
just McMurray's car, isn't it?
No,
That would
it's
actually be
39.
Tony
Oh,
Stewart's
it's got
car on the 39,
it says
I
Ryan
think.
Newman on the side.
It's from 2012.
Well, McMurray's paint scheme.
Yeah, it's from 2012.
I think.
Weird, but still cool thing. And all right, so I say we should do one last paint scheme. This will be
Yeah,
my last paint scheme.
All right.
It's a bit of a well, actually, I've got a couple. One first off, just a little bit of love for Aragamarola. This gold bowling scheme just looks cool to me,
Dang.
At
I-
even
least
if the number is the wrong spot.
Alright,
At
I
least-
have multiple that I want to highlight before we
Fire.
head
I
out.
still got one more.
At least you didn't post the Ford Blue scheme from Pocono 2023.
Oh, the Ford!
Honestly,
what
dude, the
that?
Ford
It's
Ford
not
isn't
Ford
that
Ford,
bad.
from-
Like, yeah, the
It's-
font's stupid, but like, it's not that bad of a
Yeah,
scheme.
well,
It's
yeah.
your sort of exhibit. You want a Ford with your Ford on top of your Ford.
Well, let's just watch a good scheme. What's a good scheme, guys?
I gotta
Yeah.
find it. It's the Go Bowling car, but it's Eric Amarola's 2018.
Oh,
2018.
I think I know
One
what
where it's
scheme
like-
you're talking about.
Like the bowling alley. Here,
Yeah.
I'll find a good picture.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that one before.
Dude, this is peak Go Bowling right here. I got a picture. Thanks, JC.
You're welcome.
It's loading. It's a very high definition image. It's like 4,000 by 2,500.
Jeez. I got my last one and then I'm done.
Yeah, I
cool.
Get
got,
on the map.
I got one more too.
Oh, I like that one. I like the wood.
Yeah, I like it too. Nina, fire yours.
I hop away.
Yes, sir. Love that.
Sweet.
Especially with the pink window net. It works for me.
Yeah, true. Jay, you got any last ones or?
Yeah, Ryan Newman's 2011 Wix car.
That's a nice one.
Oh yeah. I like
yeah,
that one.
and the fitting finale for me, always this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely forgot
Alright,
about that.
I have one more.
I completely forgot about that Bush 29. I'm so
The
sorry.
Eric Amarola 2018 Smithfield
Whoa.
Waffle House car. The All-Star.
Oh, I've
Four.
never seen that car before.
Dude,
Damn.
it's nice.
That's
Nothing
cool.
Dude,
One.
it is so cool.
That is
Nothing
very
says
nice.
America. Nothing says America like Waffle House. 2 in the morning.
Classic. But yeah, we'll all get that on the slides so you can all see these wonderful paint schemes as well as potentially some of the dishonorable mentions later if they can be bothered. But yeah, I think that is where we will end it. Thank you all for listening. And chaps, it was great to talk with you all about this topic, even if it was a bit somber. But yeah,
This was fun.
Yeah, what?
we'll see you all on the track.
Last to leave.
Sayonara, Feel.
Last to leave has to buy everybody food.
Oh, fuck. No.